things are going on quite swimmingly. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, T-Bone, from the Lens B Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. It's Friday night. It's time for the WARNO. The WARNO occurs every Friday night to tell you about things going on in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. And the WARNO lasts the length of one cerveza. One beer is the time limit. We drink one beer together on Friday nights, and I tell you about things going on in and around the area. Tonight's beer is not really a beer, because I've entered a window where I can't drink alcohol anymore. But I still want to review a beer that I've never tried before, and in doing so, I came across... I'm embarrassed. That is embarrassing. Live fast, drink slow is what the can says. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I can't get through what I have to get through in half a beer. And this is half a slushie. I attempted to cool it as quickly as possible and ended up freezing it. But the other beer is slightly chilled. So let's add that to the mostly frozen beer to come up with a full beer. So we have a full timer for the WARNO. Now, this beer is brought to you by the Brewdog Brewing Company, and it is one of several non-alcoholics I purchased to get me to my operation. I don't know what AF means. I mean, I know what AF means. It means Air Force. It also has another meaning, but this is Elvis AF. Strange name. And as much as I hate grapefruit in my IPAs, this one is subtitled Hoppy Grapefruit. I'm sure Elvis would love having a grapefruit beer. Stop, ladies and gentlemen, brewers out there, please. There are so many fruits and vegetables available to put into your beer. Stop with the grapefruit, man. Hello, beautiful. I see you watching, and thank you. Time to start the timer for this week's show. It is an overpowering aroma of grapefruit. Last week, we got to sample a beer from Zero Day Brewing Company, made by my friend Malik Stark, the Raspberry. And I sampled that, and I gave it my best review from the layman's perspective. And one of you went out there and showed that review to Malik. Were you trying to get me in trouble? I was just being honest, man, and I don't know the scientific nomenclature of this stuff, okay? Me, drinky, tasty, talky. That's what I do. Drinky, tasty, talky. And I asked Malik, was he okay with my review? Because I liked his beer, but I explained it because me, simple man, me, drinky, tasty, talky. And he liked my review because it wasn't scientific-y and all smart and smartsy. This is, Elvis would not be pleased. Again, it hits the nose before it hits the taste buds. You are drinking grapefruit with that. Hey, Mr. Taney's watching. Let's get through Friday night, and then we'll take another sip of grapefruit nasal cleanser. Tonight, 8 o'clock, in the Harrisburg suburb of Steelton. Very dangerous area. Well, it's not dangerous, but there's some risk involved. At the Galleria called Coexist, our friend Matt Hurley puts on an open mic there starting at 8 o'clock. It's free to get in. I don't know if I wrote down the... yes, 310 South Front Street in Steelton. The doors open at 7. Sign up starts at 7, goes from 7 to 7:30. Show starts at 8. Matt Hurley runs the show. I've heard it's a great show. It's a great venue. It is BYOB, but you can vape inside. Every venue's a little different, and every day in central Pennsylvania is a little something different. So that's Friday night, free comedy at the Coexist Gallery, 310 South Front Street in Steelton. Go there, drop my name, get you nothing. Go there, say, T-Bone sent me, and Matt will be like, cool, thanks for showing up. Maybe, yeah. No, it's not even going to be that. So, again, 310 South Front Street in Steelton at the Coexist Gallery, open mic. Sign up at 7 to 7:30. Show starts at 8. Moving on to the Comedy Zone, located at 310 Limekiln Road in New Cumberland, another Harrisburg suburb, is the Comedy Zone. HBG, Harrisburg, hbgcomedyzone.com. You can go there for your tickets in advance, pay a little bit more, or you can risk it and buy your tickets at the door. Tonight, starting at 8:15, doors open 30 minutes early, so doors open at 7:45. Larry XL is headlining the show tonight. Eddie Davis is your host. I'm sure Eddie Davis is an amazing host because he's a very funny guy. And Sean Harper is your feature. Sean Harper featuring, Larry XL headlining, and the amazing Eddie Davis is your host. So go there. That's $20 at the door, but you can get better seats and you can pay more money. I promise you, if you give Keith a $100 bill and say, give me your best seat in the house, he's going to give you the best seat in the house. But I can also tell you, there's no bad seat in the house, okay? Every seat at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone is a great seat. It's a great room. The prices are great. The people are great. The seating is great. Go there, have a blast. $20 gets you in the door. Bring a date, not for free. You got to pay for the date too, and the food and the chicken. That is everything that's going on tonight. You got Coexist, BYOB there in Steelton. Matt Hurley is your host. 310 South Front Street, Comedy Zone, 8:15. Larry XL, Sean Harper, Eddie Daniels. That's $20, and that's it. That's all we got for Friday night. Got some interesting things coming up on Saturday. Looking over there, not seeing anything. Going to take another sip of the grapefruit, and then we'll get into Saturday. It is not pleasant. I can joke about the smell and taste of grapefruit and beer, but when they put it on the can and when it is overpowering, it's too much. If you're not drinking beer, do not drink Elvis AF non-alcoholic beer. Ugh. And if the brewer for that comes and doesn't like my review, well, you know what? That's okay. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, my friend Joyce, also known as the Kimchi Girl, is going to be doing a kimchi tasting at the Giant in Enola. From 10 to 1, you show up, look for the pink tent with the Kimchi Girl's logo on it, and she's giving away free testings of kimchi and Korean radish. I love kimchi and I love Korean radish. So we're going to stop. Me and Zeus are going to stop in. We're going to test it out. We're going to say hi to Miss Joyce, the Kimchi Girl, and we're going to try some free kimchi and some free radish. That's between 10 and 1 at the Giant in Enola. 110 Market Way or something like that. But you know where it's at. It's right off 81 in Wurtsville. Then we're going on a journey. Where are we going on a journey to? We're going to go to the Lodge at Sawmill. Now, if you remember, we've highlighted the Lodge at Sawmill before because it is a farm. Sorry, I can't say that with a straight face. It is a farm animal rescue. And as funny as it is to me, I understand there are farm animals that need rescuing. But when I hear farm animal rescue, I think of a Weber. I think of a grill and like, oh, Betsy needed rescuing. That's what I think of. But they're doing great things and they need money and they're a nonprofit charity. So they raise money to run this farm that rescues farm animals. And Brandon is a friend of Christina's, and now he is by proxy a friend of mine. So we're going to support him where we can support him. And tomorrow they're doing a whole bunch of things. They're doing a whole bunch of things you would expect them to do. They're having Impossible Burger cookouts, and they're serving food, and they got the snacks, and they got pictures with Santa Claus. You're taking pictures with the Santa Claus at the farm rescue on the lodge. Stupid, so stupid. I'm drinking too many Elvis AFs, that's for sure. Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. I see you out there, brother. So the lodge at Sawmill tomorrow, that's between 11 and 2. You go out there, they're doing the barbecue, they're raising money, and take pictures with Santa. And me and Zeus are going to do that. Is the producer going to tag along? Maybe. It'd be fun to have a family photo of the three of us with Santa, because I'm usually Santa. Shh, don't tell anybody. That really ruins the illusion for Zeus. All right, so that is the things going on in the daytime. But the nighttime is the right time. That's right. Old school song there. If you find yourself down on Broadway, that's 106 Broadway in Hanover, Pennsylvania, the Church of Satire, located next to the Hot Wiener. Tell me that's not a gay club with a straight face. The Church of Satire, 106 Broadway in Hanover, Pennsylvania. I can tell you Andrew Glester's going to be there, very funny cat. Dom Driscoll's going to be there, very funny cat. And other people for their Spaced Out Showcase. That starts at 8 o'clock. That also is a BYOB, and entry fee for that is $15. $15, make you holla. That's the Church of Satire, 106 Broadway in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Tomorrow, Saturday, starting at 8. If you don't want to drive to Hanover, then take yourself down to 110. I said 310 earlier. That was wrong. 110 Limekin Road, the Comedy Zone, where once again, Larry XL, along with Sean, starts with an H. Durga. Harper. Sean Harper, Larry XL, Sean Harper, and Eddie Davis. That's your headliner, your feature, and your house MC. They'll be putting on a show. That starts at 8 o'clock. Doors open 30 minutes early, so 7:30. Again, tickets are only $20, and it's a good time. It's a good time. So go to Hanover and go to the Church of Satire, or go over there to New Cumberland to the Comedy Zone and get yourself some comedy. It's a fun date night. Take your spouse out, for a treat. So that is all of your Saturday events. Then we move on to Sunday. And how do we start our Sundays off, James? Oh, look, Corey's watching. My favorite people. Sundays at 10:30, we start your Sunday off with the supplemental. That's right. Join me here on Facebook Live, 10:30 Sunday mornings. What do? I'll tell you what we do. We get together and we tell you about your national days of the week for the week forthcoming. We tell you about some community service events or comedy service notes, whatever's happening. And then we do a little trivia. We do 7 questions. It's 7 questions. It's trivia. It's based on history. It's a good time. It's a fun time. It's only 30 minutes. Starts at 10:30 on Sunday. The supplemental. And what else is going on Sunday, T-Bone? Excellent question. At the Den, located at 1000 Hanover Street, there in the lovely Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the Den is featuring a comedy roast. Now, to get into the comedy roast, you got to pay money, $20. That's a lot for a roast of local comics. I'm not gonna lie, Corey, you went a little high on that one. But the entertainment value of a good roast goes without saying. Here's people that I know are going to be on the docket. I know Sean Dickensheets is going to be going up against his podcast partner, Damon Neapolis. And that is almost worth the cover charge. Larry Luby is going to be going up against Ryan Waddington. I believe. These are just names. Stone Shedder's going to be there. Matt Hurley's going to be there. Aaron Scholl and Ralphie Amir. all of these people are going to be roasting each other, and that's not all of them. So this is the primaries or the preliminaries, and you got the brackets all figured out, and you got people that are going to be roasting on each other, and then they'll advance, and then they'll advance, and the time gets longer, and it's fun. Located 1000 Hanover Street, ample parking right next door to a popular place called Savannah's, you know, Harrisburg's premier jiggle joint. That's what it is. So go there. It's $20. It's only $20. Still a little much if you ask me. $20. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. That's Savannah's. So you got the supplemental. You got the den. That is your Sunday. Mr. Nasso. Hello, my brother. It's horrible. It is not good. Do not recommend at all. That almost concludes everything I need to talk to you about. However, because we are coming up on my favorite fat guy holiday, because we're coming up on Thanksgiving, plans get adjusted. So on Tuesday night at the Comedy Zone, starting at 8 o'clock, we still have the local mic. These are more seasoned comedians doing a little bit longer time on an open mic style thing on Tuesday night starting at 8. On Wednesday, special appearance by David Earl Reed. I didn't write down the prices. I think it's $20. It could be $25. David Earl Reed's going to be here at the Comedy Zone. A very funny comedian. I have no idea who's opening for him. I don't even know if he's got a feature. I just know David Earl Reed, and I just know he's a very funny guy. That's your pre-Thanksgiving show. I do not believe we're going to have an open mic at the Comedy Zone on Thursday. I could be wrong. If we do have an open mic at the Comedy Zone on Thursday, it'll be at 8 o'clock. Show up. It's free. It's a good time. And that gets you all the way through the week, and we're almost there. I mean, it's really bad. Do not drink Elvis AF non-alcoholic beer. Or maybe it's just the non-alcoholic part that's doing me in. No, it's definitely the grapefruit. The producer acknowledges the fact that many of you tune in from around the world. And she doesn't think I should keep my remarks solely to the Harrisburg metropolitan area, that I should talk about other things that other people can relate to. So the question I have for you viewers that are out there, I see you. It's coming up on Thanksgiving. What is your favorite Thanksgiving side? Spare no expense. It could be the most caviar foie gras you could possibly imagine. But I am curious, in the 2 sips that I have left, what is your favorite Thanksgiving side? And if you don't catch me while I'm live, feel free to answer these questions in the future. I am a big fan of black macaroni and cheese. And I call it black macaroni and cheese, and I've been joking about it for years because, it's also known as Southern-styled macaroni and cheese, or baked macaroni and cheese, Southern-styled, or whatever. I just think black macaroni and cheese really covers it because that's where I learned the recipe from, and that's what makes it the best. And it's that just super thick and dense and like cuttable, and pepper, lots of pepper, and oh man, eggs binding it all together, and cheeses and Velveeta. That's my favorite. If the producer was doing her job, I'd know these things. What I can say is it never really stopped from here. It paused for just a little bit. I've gone too far. And my battery power's low. So we're going to wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you are a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Brew sends her love. Arriba, e bajo, e centro, e para dentro. Do not drink that beer. That is bad. Love you, no shit. Bye.